Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a get ready with me featuring my weekly makeup basket. I have not done one of these in about 2 weeks, and so I'm super excited just to kind of sit down and chat with you guys, put on some makeup, and show you kind of what I've been doing. I think that's it. Let's just get started because this needs some work. So first I am going to put on my primer. I have already done my skincare and sunscreen. And so yes, I think I'm gonna take this off. It snowed and it's kind of cold right here by the window, but I'm kind of hot. So, okay, so I'm gonna start with the Murad Age Reform Invisible Perfecting Shield Broad Spectrum SPF 30. This is a good primer. It is kind of silicone filling, and also it has it blurs. God, I couldn't think about what I'm trying to say. So I just kind of squeeze a bit onto my hand, and then I'm just kind of putting it on the center of my face. Really, I don't really have a problem around the perimeter of my face, but plus I feel like if I put primer towards the perimeter, my face starts to peel, and I'm not sure why that is, but it is. So my hair is kind of poofy. It's like I just washed it. It's still kind of calming down, so for now it's just gonna have to be what it is. Okay, the foundation that I've chosen for this week is the Wander Beauty Nude Illusion Liquid Foundation. I got this in my Ipsy in February, February, and it's just in the color Light. And this was actually an add-on, but I believe people did get this as a choice item in their bag. So let's go ahead. I have used this. I start my makeup baskets on Sundays, and so today is Monday, so I have used this one time and I really liked it. It does come with like the doe foot applicator, which I'm not a total big fan of, but I mean it does make it kind of easy to put on your face, I guess. I don't know. I think people don't like it because of cleanliness, but anyways, I got a beauty blender, so let's just get this all over. Anyways, I haven't filmed very much in the past couple weeks. I don't know, I think I've been making excuses to not do it. I don't know. But I have missed getting on here because it kind of is like my routine for the week, and I didn't change my makeup basket for 2 weeks because I was just enjoying those products, and I think that might be why I haven't gotten on, is because I haven't been trying anything new, and I've been doing kind of a low buy. So a low buy essentially is, I'm sure what it sounds like, is you're just trying not to make whatever. It could be anything, but mine specifically is just beauty products. So I've been trying to use kind of what I have and, you know, not spend money. All right, it is a very beautiful skin-like finish. I mean, it doesn't look heavy on the skin. I know I say this in pretty much every get ready with me, but I don't typically layer my foundations, so I don't know generally how my foundations layer. But this one, as far as with a first layer, I mean, it didn't cover, I have a sunspot right here. It didn't really cover that at all, but I mean, I want to look like I have, like it's skin. I don't want it to look like I have makeup on. The only time I want like a heavy, more full coverage foundation is if I'm doing pictures, because you can't see it. But as far as, I've always said this, I don't want to be the person that someone looks at and they're like, wow, she has a lot of makeup on. Even though I'm sure I am, especially compared to where I live, because most people are very natural and don't wear any makeup, or if they do, very minimal. So I don't want to make myself stick out even more. So I have this blended. I mean, it's beautiful skin-like finish. So I'm happy with the one layer. I'm not going to really go into more because I'm also going to be putting some other things on my face. So I don't really need to layer that. All right, and it's not a BB cream. Nope, it says foundation. Okay. So I would say actually the Misha BB cream, or is it a CC cream? The Misha, I'll put the title here, is probably more full coverage than this foundation. So this is a fairly light, I would say light to medium coverage. The concealer I'm going to use is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Vanilla. This is a concealer I've had forever, and it just won't go away. So I think I'm going to put some on that spot there and a little down here. I have been missing using the Tatcha primer to fill in kind of my textured area down here, and I might be pulling that back out next week just because I feel like it kind of fills in my texture that I have from acne, and I just like the way it makes it look, but that's okay. Okay, so I'm trying to, I feel like I tend to peel really easy on the sides of my eyes. Let me know if you're that way too. And I feel like if I play with that skin too much, that it starts to peel. So I have to be very careful about how much I touch that area. I don't know, I have such weird skin. But I do think it also could be some of my skincare that I choose to use. If I don't wait long enough in between layers, I feel like that peels up very, very easy. So, all right, it does give me great coverage under the eyes. I mean, I'm looking kind of like a ghost, but that's okay. I don't know if my eyes look red. Let me look. Oh, it looks much better. I did something to this eye probably a week and a half ago, and it scared me enough that I went to the doctor. I knew it wasn't pink eye because it didn't itch or anything, but I wasn't totally sure, and around my eye was like painful. While I'm talking, I'm going to be setting my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Anyways, and so I went to the doctor just to make sure that my eye wasn't, I don't know, I was just worried because I had kind of sensitive and kind of pain around my orbital bone, and then just have her look at it to make sure it was nothing serious. Of course, she said if it's anything serious, I need to go to an eye doctor, not my normal doctor. But anyways, it ended up being nothing. She said it looked like I broke a blood vessel, but it made my eyes like red, like bloodshot red, and I looked scary. I probably looked like I was on drugs, and being that I am in Colorado, you see that a lot where I live. So anyway, so I'm glad that my eye is pretty much back to normal. I don't know if you'll be able to tell in the film. It still is a little bit red. It was mostly just in this half of my eye, but I think I was irritating my eyes, so it was like darkest and kind of went red or lighter this way. But anyways, so I'm loving setting my face. I started doing this based on Stephanie Marie's video about how she gets her makeup to last longer, and she sets it, and then she also has been using or uses a finishing powder. So that's what I've been doing. That is what I've been doing, and I have been really liking the finished look. Not sure if it's making my makeup last longer, but I do like the way it ends up, you know. Alright, so for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, but I'm only going to be using the bronzer. It looks really dark here, but in person it's very, very light. But I feel like I can build this up pretty well. So I'm just using this Complex Culture bronzer brush. I got this in, I can't remember if it was a Ipsy or a BoxyCharm, but I'm really liking it, at least with this powder. I feel like it's working nice. See how you can see it's very, I mean, it shows up. It definitely shows up on my lighter skin, but I would say if you're a medium skin tone, you probably could not use this bronzer. But I gotta get rid of my double chin that I didn't realize I had, but you can see it from the side. I hate that. I guess I didn't realize. I mean, you get old, your skin sags. I mean, what are you gonna do? That's just what happens. Okay, so I've kind of bronzed, as you saw, the perimeter of my face, around my jaw, and then of course just my cheekbones. I don't really contour. I kind of put it in the contour bronzer area, but that is kind of what I have been doing lately, and I'm really liking this bronzer. I didn't like it when I first got it because it was just so light, but I'm really enjoying it now. So, okay, the blush I'm going to use is the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur in Pink Sky. This is gorgeous. I don't like how it gets all textured looking. Can you see? Okay, I don't know why it looks so textured, but it doesn't affect the way it works. So, I mean, that is good. But so I've been just kind of doing a light wash of color. I don't want to do too much, but like me, I say that and still do. Just a nice wash of pink. I love it. For my highlighter, I'm going to be using the Wander Beauty Wondrous Glow in After Hours, maybe. I got this in my Ipsy. I am actually loving it. Well, I only used it one time, but I really liked it. I just thought it was so pretty. So I love this highlighter. I feel like you can definitely see a nice glow. It's just so gorgeous. So let me go do my eyebrows and I will be right back. All right, so I got my eyebrows on. So let's just get started on my eyeshadow. So I think I'm gonna do the palette today. Maybe I'll pull in something from my singles. So this is the Carity Bacante palette. We got this in the BoxyCharm, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it's definitely a warm toned palette, which I haven't been wearing a ton of, so this will be kind of fun to kind of get back into it. So what do I want to do? Maybe I will start with, I know this is going to be pulling orange on me, but I think I'm going to start in the crease with this, and then maybe darken it up with a couple of these up here, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's grab just this brush. Let's see how this turns out. I have used this palette, I believe, only one time so far, and it was okay. Like, I didn't hate the look like I thought I was going to. So, you know what? This isn't really turning very orange on me. It's actually more skin toned. So I kind of started in my crease, but then I've kind of covered my whole lid. And I haven't been using a eye primer, but I do feel like I'm starting to miss one, because the last couple of times I've done my eye makeup, I creased really bad. So I'm thinking that I need to start using a primer again. I don't know. Maybe I've always creased and just didn't notice it until this last week. But Yeah, so that really didn't pull orange on me. It looks more just nude, which is actually perfect. So I think, and that was the color Deliva. I have no idea. And then I'm gonna do this color, oh my heck, Aish, I don't know. This kind of medium tone brown. It does go a little bit warm, but not really too warm. Let me get up close. I mean, it's a little, definitely warm, but not like with orange in it. So let's try that into my crease. And I'm just gonna use a little, because I don't really know how these colors, if they're really pigmented or, and so I barely just touched, and it did get a little bit in my crease, so they probably are pretty pigmented. I just don't want to test it out. I do have my daughter's basketball games tonight, and what else do I have? I feel like I have a couple things, but maybe not. So I'm trying to just stay, you know, all over my crease, but I'm trying not to come down in my V, which is what I typically do naturally. So, but I really do like this color actually. I mean, it's, like I said, it's not cool toned at all, but I don't feel like it's pulling orange, which generally, like I said, these colors usually do. Okay, maybe I need to darken it up just a teeny bit. I think I'm just gonna go to the color right next to it, which is Bittersweet. I can read that one. So it's definitely just a little bit darker of a brown, but definitely has a red undertone to it. I'm trying to think, what should I do on my, that's a pretty color. Maybe I'll do that on my lid. So I'll probably go in and darken my crease up with this Bittersweet, and then this is called Fearless down here. It's kind of a champagne gold, very gorgeous. So I think I'm gonna go into my lid with that color. Let's go to there. Let's start there. Okay. So just got a little bit of that really dark color, and then just kind of sticking it to the outside of my eye. Not going too far in. And then I'm also gonna line my bottom lash. Okay. I mean, it's very, I think, not too much for me. All right, so I'm gonna use my finger, I think, to put the lid color on. I forgot to bring over a flat shader brush, so that's fine. I'll just use my finger. Not my favorite technique, but it definitely has a yellow tone to it. I thought it was gonna be more champagne-like, but that's all right. It's very pretty. Does have a little bit of fallout, but definitely not much, especially since using my finger, but it's very pretty if you guys can see the difference. Let's go ahead and get this side on. Actually, I really like that color. I don't think I'm gonna do black liner. Do I need any liner? You know what? I'm not gonna do any liner today. I have been normally doing liner, but I think I'm going to skip liner for today. So I just feel like it sometimes can make me look very harsh, especially if I have warm tones. I feel like it just harshens it up, and maybe this will help my eyes stay a little more brighter. I'm using the Tarte, oh, what's it called? Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. I will say I got this in my Allure box. This little stopper came out a few days ago, and I pulled it out, and mascara stuff went everywhere, and I was kind of like what happened with that lip oil that I got from a fashionista box. So that was kind of annoying. I haven't really ever had that happen with the mascara. So now every time I open this mascara, I like hold that part down because it made a really big mess. But this mascara really is really nice. I mean, it definitely thickens my lashes and lengthens them, which is always a good thing in my book. So I'm going to line my lips. I've been really into lip liner lately, so I'm gonna line my lips just with this ColourPop Oh Snap lip liner, and this doesn't necessarily match the color that I'm going to use, but it kind of just gives my lips a little bit of outline, obviously. Somewhere to start, I guess. I don't know. And then I'll just fill in my lips just a little bit. So it is kind of a very warm color, so that's okay. It's probably not my absolute favorite color, but it works. So then for lips, I'm gonna actually use this 3 Plays from a Belle in Argent, I don't know, matte lip color in 3 Plays. I got it in my Ipsy, and it's just a nice nude color. I haven't worn it yet, so I'm excited to kind of try it. Matches the lip liner very, very well. Okay, so there is that. A couple more things that I forgot. I think I'm going to add a little bit of gloss because it just looks a little flat to me. So this is just the Floss, my new favorite lip gloss. I hate saying that because I feel like people think I'm saying that it's my new favorite, but that is the name. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this. Last but not least, I'm going to do a finishing powder. So I'll be using my Hourglass in Dim Light, and I'm just going to put this all over my face just to kind of set everything and blend everything all together. And I love this powder. I feel like it is absolutely gorgeous. That is my final look. Let me know what you are using right now, and yeah, if you've used any of these products and what you think. I will hopefully, I am filming my makeup basket after this, so you will see me wearing this in my makeup basket. I tend to start my makeup, I do start my makeup baskets on Sundays, but I have been so bad about getting them filmed and up on Sunday, so that's which is why I'm going to film it right now and show you all the products that I chose. So look for that video. It actually probably be up before this one, so if you're watching this one, it's most likely already been posted. So anyways, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.